hey there guys, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. I'm Emily, also known as Siren. Today we are at Sao Paulo's Congonhas airport with our LATAM A320neo. I'm using the FBW mod, Fly-by-Wire A320 mod. I think I'm on the most current update, if not the one beforehand. Yeah, so I thought, passenger literally just got on board. I've got the autopilot pre-programmed because I couldn't be bothered to figure out how to get an A320neo into PFPX and update all of it and all that kind of jazz, so we're here basically. So what I'm going to do is get my comms up and request a pushback. So everything's closed and shut. Request bucket clearance.
Sao Paulo ground, Airbus ready to copy IFR clearance to Rio.
Yep, so we're going to, so by the way,
Airbus is cleared to Rio Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 17 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.15 squawk 4377.
Airbus cleared to Rio Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 17 left climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
oh, that's not modeled.
Departure on 126.15 squawk 4377.
Hopefully the co-pilot will get that added.
Airbus
There you go,
feedback
co-pilot's
is
got it.
correct.
Nice.
Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi. Good day.
So
Sao Paulo ground, Airbus with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
actually we're not ready to taxi yet. I
Airbus
need to.
taxi to and hold short of runway 17 left. Contact tower on 118.0.
I'm going to turn a lot of stuff on. Now I never knew. I never knew if you turn these on or not, but because of the dark light policy on the Airbus, I'm going to turn them on, and that way we can just scan effectively. That's going to be on. Turn beacons on. Turn on the no smoking sign. On those. That is us for the most part, ready to go places.
Airbus, did you copy?
Yeah, oh. Sorry. Yeah, acknowledge.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 left Airbus.
Let's check the APUs online. Nelly. As soon as that's ready to take on the power supply, I'll get the. We'll start pushing basically. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to go Shift P1 to start our taxi out, which means that guy down there is going to start doing his thing. Looks rather gorgeous, this aircraft. I am going to cancel IFR as soon as we get airborne, because then we won't need to talk to our traffic anymore. But I want to do the technical approach. That reminds me, is Volante running? Yes it is, good. So we're going to SBRJ, Santos Dumont, so basically from here up to here. We're flying Papa Romeo X-Ray Bravo Alpha. I don't add an aircraft to this list, I can't. I'll add it afterwards. Add a flight plan, don't use a flight plan, there we go, that's all set up now. So, I'm going to go back inside, check the brakes are released. They are now. And cockpit door to locked. And we'll start engine 1 and then 2. There we go. I've just realised I've not done things down here. TAM 14 Alpha. Cost index 35. Cruise flight level is 220. Predominantly because I said so. Block fuel. Okay, how much fuel have we got on board the aircraft? 8.3. No. There we go. There we go. Oh, clear that. And then I can look at perf. Oop. And then just go flaps to 1. Actually, no, we're going to go flap 2 out of here because it's a short runway it can go on, yes. And then... There you go. So it's slow takeoff speed, but yeah, basically, yeah. Now, stop rolling. Stop rolling. Thank you. Park brake set. Starting engine number 2. Flap 1, flap 2. Speed brake armed. So we're pretty much prepped for takeoff now, which is a good thing. I don't care about the guys on the ground. Taxi light can come on. I'm going to be turning the engine bleeds off actually for the takeoff, and I'll leave the AP running until we pass about 5,000 feet. Actually, no, leave it in. Yeah, open, and that way we can start aircon the cab, or the cabin, I should say, because let's be honest. Choose up out the ground. Cancel IFR, please.
Paulo ground. Airbus would like to cancel IFR.
I'm going to close my window because it's really cold here.
Airbus IFR flight plan is canceled. Taxi to runway and request VFR departure from tower.
How about I don't? So, come on. Whoops. I'm actually tuned into a tower nearby, but basically it won't affect us anymore, which is the main thing. Time for us to rock and roll. So, park brake released. Let's take a bit of power. Yep, taxiing works. Oh god, I forgot about that. So, in this aircraft, it's very easy to accidentally go into reverse detent. So, I'm going to turn the brightness of the screens up as well once we get 17 right means it's... Hey, no. Oh, for crying out loud. Right, I'm going to look down. I want to turn tight, man. Just let me turn tight. There, like that. That's what I want to turn like. What does this do? Ooh, fly pad. Generic orange A320 over there. So yeah, this is a really tight runway. Oh, please don't do that, aeroplane. Thank you. So I'm turning left, and I'm going to back taxi, and then we'll get airborne. As I say, you look at it, that's my neutral position, but you need to memorise that it's neutral. So that's, I think that's my weather, question mark. This is supposed to be using real world weather. Fuel, I don't care. Oh, okay, that's how you do that. So that'll be cool. So I'll get that connected when we land at thingy. Ground speed, 15, 16 knots. Okay. So cabin check is what we're waiting for, and there, but apart from that, we've got the takeoff config. I'm going to be tweaking my controls once I get airborne. Once I complete this flight, sorry. This is my first flight in MSFS in a long time. This is more or less a test on my part. It's not a very long flight though. You know, if you look at the, it's time check, 18:15. Our arrival is 40 minutes from now. It's a very short flight, and that's got the arrival already plugged in because the way I imported it from the sim. Oh, don't do me like this. Right, you know what? I'm going to have a look at my controls and just see what the heck's actually happened here. And I think I just need to unbind one of the axes. So it's this. Power management. I think it must be. Throttle. Clear current input. Validate. There we go. Nope. Cancel. Apply and save. Resume my flight. So now, no matter what I do with that, yep. Good. Let me guess, this does rudders? No, it doesn't. That's good. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm going to taxi right down at the end. So, of course, there was a crash here about 10 years ago. No, more than that now, 20 years, well, 15 years ago now. And basically an aircraft rolled right off the end of the runway and into those houses in front of us. because it's a very short runway, and basically it's badly built. So yeah, 17 right is going to be this one. Got full deflection on the controls now. There's my brakes going up. A bit of power to get us rolling. I'm just going to go at this point because we'll just say the cabin's ready. So 40% stable. Toga. There we go, take off config. Ecam mode, no blue. Man Toga, SRS runway. 80 knots, cross-checked. This is getting quite loud now, so I'm going to speak up over the sound of the game. 120 knots. Come on, aeroplane, you've got to go faster than this, bud. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Oh, boys, that was a cluster clock. There we go. Okay, we'll climb. I'm going to fly the flight director for a bit. Got 1,000 feet, so I'll do my thrust reduction. There we go. TCAS seems to only be in standby mode, so we'll turn it on. No, come on. Auto. TARA. There we go. Autopilot enabled now. Yeah, got a bit slow there, oopsie. But gears up, so we'll let the aircraft nose over and basically accelerate. I'm going to put 22,000 in, just straight climb up there. 22,000, depress, so it'll open, it'll follow the seat up to that altitude and get us up there. Whew, that was fun. Oh, I saw the end of that runway and thinking, oh god, we're not going to lift here. So that goes off. Good job we turned the packs off, actually. Well, we did turn the bleeds off, I should say. Automate that. That can go off, and it's 19 at 21. I'll cut the APU. Am I still interested in a photo studio setup? Not really, no, if I'm honest. I should just be talking to my phone. Strobe light should be on, actually. Oops, didn't do my landing lights. Oh well. Oh dear. This whole prompt stuff, that really annoys me. Strobes. Put them in auto, why not? You see, that is quite cool though. That looks a lot more immersive than most sims. I'll grab that as a screenshot now, because that does look good. As I say, it's not perfect. Far from it. You know, you can see that's really low res, even from this altitude. But it's still pretty good. Like, you know, of course it doesn't look perfect like real life. But, you know, I'm taking screenshots as we go because this is, I think, yeah. This isn't a bad sim, put it that way. And for the fact that the aircraft we're flying is free. You know, it's the fly-by-wire mod, but that's free. The reskin for it is free. The sim, okay, isn't cheap, but you know, yeah, it's still pretty cool. So let's just check. 1920s IUTA, so literally 60 minutes for some reason it's gone up to. Oh no, 1911 now. So it's a 50-minute flight. 50 minutes until we're going to be on the ground again. Oop, flapless, please. Flaps up. We'll disarm the speed brake as well. Everything else can just stay the way it is. So, I am gonna, I'm gonna call it there for now, I think. So, there's really nothing else for us to do until we get up into the cruise. Let's have a play with the fly pad. Just see if there's anything on here for us to play with. So 306 knot ground speed. That's cool. So we can use that to calculate top of descent, landing speeds. I quite like that. Never graph. That is cool. I like that a lot. I vow. Captain's PFD. Right, so fetched. I'll just leave it running. But let's just say, oh, right, so it's like it trips electronics out. That's quite cool. Settings. That's cool as well, yeah. No portable devices. I'd say it's a more modern aircraft. Sim options. That's cool, so that's all real. Yeah, so I'm going to probably set that to none after this flight. But, yeah. Atsu. Sneeze, and the fly pad, yeah. I can turn the brightness on that right up, can't I? Yonk. I should probably have it on full. I'm going to turn the brightness on these up to full as well. I had it on really dim for no apparent reason. Oh, it was set by default to 0% brightness, so that's probably why. Yeah, see, that's, look how readable that is now. It's crazy, crazy. Full. No, wrong way. Full. That looks, see, that looks 20 times nicer. Turn that up and turn that up. There you go. Kind of looks nice now. It's a shame that we've got DAFBW in there by default, but I can live with that. These clouds actually look quite nice. I can definitely see Flights and World in this, and that's some weird pixelation there actually, but I'm just going to enjoy it for now. Anyway guys, I'm going to do a jump cut. I'm going to see you guys in around, I'll let you know what my top of drop's estimated to be. Oh. Who knows? In the not too distant future. But yeah, we'll see you at top of drop. Alright guys, see you soon. Hey guys, so we are rapidly approaching our top of drop. I'm gonna, oh, come on, there we go. Bonk, bonk, there we go. Alright, so we just got the ECAM pop up to enter our destination data, so let's do that. Next phase, next phase. As far as I'm aware, it's 1013. Let's check it from this. Yes, I'm watching Simpsons on YouTube, deal with it. Nope. I don't want to look at SAC 1637. Not sure what that is. 27 Charlie. Okay, that's actually quite hot. 27 C. Wind. Oh. Okay, it's 27. Wind 150 at 9, which is fine. We can land with that. Yeah, that's fine. So VAPP is 139 knots, VLS 134. Cool. There we go. So that's in now. So our next, oh, it's an at or above altitude technically, so we don't even have to be concerned about that. Our next firm, it's at or above all the way in, really, isn't it? That's at or, that makes no sense. So we'll take 4,800 feet as our sort of firm point we want to pass. So I'm just going to plug it in here. 4800. Current altitude, sink, 54 miles to run. Now, no, for some reason I've totally forgotten how to do it in this aircraft, but we're still a ways to go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, what we'll do is we'll continue the cruise. And you can see, we'll look at the Volanta very fast. Yes, I'm looking at the Simpsons, deal with it. It's better than some of the stuff I could be looking at. So yeah, basically, we've taken off out of, where are we? Hi. Taken off out of Sao Paulo, over the top of de Campo, out this says Sao Paulo, Ribeira Pires, up the coast, over the top of Ubatuba. Really, we're about halfway there at this point. We've got a ways. So yeah, yeah. to be honest, we'll be fine. One of the things I can do as well is I'm going to set 4,800. I'm actually going to set 2,000 in the window. There's a reason for that. But you can see 60 miles. The waypoint we were looking at 4,800 was a 4,800 is RJ931. So actually, I'm going to go and cut a silo to Gullet. Actually, I'm going to go into plan mode and have a bit of a better look at this. So, let's bring that range down. So RJ931, if I cut a salo out and go a salo to Gullet, so I've got Gullet there. So, I'm going to go find a salo. Next waypoint, Gullet. Insert. Please tell me that's worked the way I was expected to. Yes, it has. How fabulous. Wonderful. Fabulous. No, it hasn't. What the crap? Right. What's the stuff down there? RJ312. Use the clear button to delete. And then anything before 931 gets deleted again. So delete. Yep, Movgi is going to go. Gullet 2 is going to go. That is going to go. There we go. That simplifies that. That cuts our ETA down by about 4 minutes. But also it's going to cut down our distance to run. So I'm now going to go back to arc mode. Increase my range to 80 miles. And we've said we need to descend about 54 miles. So if I set my range to... there's no way for me to do it easily on this. Oh well. But yeah. And I mean, thing is that you look out the window. Okay, the clouds are a bit fuzzy and I'm going to be replacing them. But that's about what a real view looks like out of an airliner window. You know. It's really nicely modelled. I'm glad the community came along and rescued this, because the Asobo version of this is a bit lacking, if I'm honest. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So 313 is our next passing. 313 is our next passing tick. Right. So yeah, we should be on the ground in 11 minutes. So actually, we kept the belt up sign on. APU, I left that running because lol. I'll turn it off though, because we'll use the ground power unit when we get on the ground in Rio. I'll turn you fully to on now. It's literally, we've only been in the cruise for about 2 or 3 minutes, so... Right. I want to be going past... Now, if I turn myself to 40 miles... It's one of those things. Sink 54 miles on a 3-degree approach. You know? I'm going to put myself into a descent from RJ307, which is 2 minutes time. And that way I'm not too paranoid. I'm going to quickly click through my approach. Check for no discos. Nope. So really, at the end, we're going to be visual for the majority of it. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Now this is my favourite bit. That's the Baia del something or other. Baia della Grande. But like, I wonder what that beach is called. Is the landmass ahead of us? No. It's a long thin landmass, so it's this one here. It's the Ilha Marambaya. What's this beach called? Doesn't even have a name. Oh well. But that's what I like about it, is I can just sort of go and go, ooh, Rio. It's Ipanema, so it should be Copacabana. Oh, beaches aren't labelled. That's a shame. But yeah. Yeah. So that's the Galeo Airport. That's the main international. We're going to come in over this area. There's a Navy base down here. This is Sugarloaf Mountain. So all the movies do something here. And then it's circling and land. we're landing 02 right. We're probably going to vacate at the end, and we're going to come back down to one of these points here, so probably take stand 5, if it's still free when we get there. Yeah. Guanabara Bay. Guanabara. Alrighty. Minimise that. You can follow me on thingy. Now I've got a lot of flights on there. I wonder, statistic priority, no, it doesn't work. It would only really be effective if you had, say, don't do me like that, gang. Come on. Right. You know what? Descent time. So, push. Okay, I need the instructions now, please, game. Hi. Thank you. There we go. That's going to be constrained descent. It's going to start a descent now. We'll probably start at about the right time. Yeah. Now, for a sexy wing view. I can only apologise profusely for that. I really need to go to the bathroom. So, cockpit mode. There we go, we're dropping down. We are well high, so air brakes out. I thought I'd be early, if I'm honest. RJ, so what are my altitude constraints at the moment? 031, 3,500. Right, you know what, I'm just going to put 3,500 feet in. 3,500, 500. You see, this is definitely not correct symbology. You should have like a little arrow saying, this is where I'm going to hit this altitude that you've selected, you know. Which is a shame, But it's, you know, it's free wet out, so I can cut them a lot more slack than you would anticipate. So they're saying I'm 20. Yeah, 26 miles before the target. Haha. Wait, look at this now. So, yeah. So actually, we are very high, which is why we're plunging down much faster than usual. Which is fine, as long as we avoid that mountain. This is a bit of a fun approach, as I say, just because it gets a bit technical at the end. But we're flying an approach which is, I think it's actually it's a technical approach, but it's really good fun. I'll turn the wind shear on. You know what? Zap. And then I'm going to go 3800, 22 miles to run, which is, yeah, we are well high. Actually, now that airbrake needs to come back out, we're still well high. Full. So, no, 3500 actually. Yeah. Why did I say 3800? Where did that come from? For those of you screaming at screens at home, I do apologise profusely. Yes, we need to be descending at the 20 mile ring, and we're about 10. Yikes. Drop it down, boys. Drop it down. So, after that, it's... Okay, I'm going to set the bug actually at 2000 again. There we go. And dive, dive, dive. Passing 10,000. Lights. Belts. Turn-offs. Everything else can stay. I'd normally turn on the... So there's Galileo. So we are pretty high actually. But yeah, normally turn on the thingies but when we get landing clearance, but I'm going to be hand flying all the way in, and I don't have the time to look up to do that, so tough nuggy. Auto brakes, medium. That's because that's the highest we can go. We can't set them to max, can we? Nope. Yep, doesn't have a bit of a thing on it, but you can't set them to max because Airbus logic. Right. What are you trying to do, airplane? Why can't you descend in this configuration? Oh, you are. Good. So, 10 miles. So, 30 seconds. We're going to descend 1,500 feet in. Or we may have to do a once around at the loop, once around a circuit to. Okay, autopilot coming out. I'm going to roll the aircraft wings level, and I'm going to extend towards the beach and then loop back in and land. Sorry, towards the beach, towards Galileo, which you would never do IRL for obvious reasons, but I'm basically just going to fly a very extended downwind. That's to give me a chance to get the aircraft to descend. It's really rapid deflection, which is nice. Yeah, it's always, I know how to fly an A3. The best way I can describe this experience is I know how to fly an A320, but every time there's a new, a new sim, or you're flying a whatever, there's something like that changes. You always have to figure out the physics behind what you're doing again, and that's kind of good. It's usually pretty good fun, but So there's Galileo on the 12. Bit of. Let's use the AOA of the turn to help us drop altitude. You can see Sugarloaf Mountain, the big... No, is it Sugarloaf? Yeah, it's Sugarloaf. So I'm going to actually use my gear. You're not supposed to use gear for this, but stuff you, basically. There we go. Through the extension as I threatened. Dish. Dish. Can't take over manual speed control, but basically I want to power off. F7. Right. Just slow, please slow down, aeroplane. Please. Please, sir. Also, stop doing this with the camera. Just to clarify, air brake is still fully out. Good. You know what? Don't care. No. Let's stick to flat 1 for now. Going to be left of centre line. It's going to be a missed approach. We're too high. So just say climb ahead, present heading. Yeah, this can be a very botched approach. So, climb thrust, please. Auto throttle. No, so I don't want you to do that, aeroplane. I want you to just come out of Mach hold mode.
2,500.
There we go. How do I change to speed? Speed, and then
2,500.
right. So, gear up. I'm just going to circle around and basically refly that the last stage of that approach again. I'm also trying to convince the game to thingy. That's Copacabana Beach that you're now getting a tour of. You know what? We'll say we've been cleared. Just put it to air. Idle. There we go. And I'm going to set my speed to 200 knots. How do you do physics, sir? Sir? Climb. Auto throttle. Speed. I just want speed mode. Okay, flight director off. No. Still won't do it. No. Sir. Aeroplane. Right. I'm just going to fly the aeroplane myself. So auto throttle off. Flight director's off. I'm flying manually now. Right. Wings level. I'm just going to refly this phase of the approach again. Go flap 2. Since we're about 6 miles to landing. Throttle idle. I'm now going to drop my gear. Because it's now a sensible phase to drop it at. And put a little on the high side still. So I'll let the autopilot I'll let myself come down, sorry. Right, I want to be about 2,000 feet after I turn. So really I'm going to sort of fly towards this island in front of us. Little one. In the little man-made bay there. And then just fly U-turn. 3 mile final. So yeah, I'm pretty quick for that. Alright. Just for some reason the aircraft is refusing to accept
2,500.
that it's possible for me to want to fly at a lower speed. No, has that worked? That has worked, good. So to auto throttle on, thrust to climb. Nope, my bad. So speed brake, away, armed, F7, F7, full flap. Okay, because that's red band for me at the moment, I'm just going to go to about 145 knots. And then, hello. It was just the angle, the alpha that it wasn't liking. So, there you go, Metropolitan Cathedral of Rio de Janeiro is what that is. I never knew that. I always thought it was some sort of weird museum or something. Okay, but it sort of makes sense. So, speed back 139. So get that nose to about 5 degrees pitch. The speed will wash back off. And yeah, we can descend at a reasonably normal profile. Hello, that's what, so that's the runway we're landing on. You can see And we'll just stick it on one of those stands, probably that one there. Quite like the look of. So, speed 139, tick. Right. I'm a little bit tight in this, so I'm going to just point myself this way. Which will help, I'm told. But yeah, some aircrafts back in the day would climb out straight head over the top of Sugarloaf, which is actually quite an impressive climb rate, really, if you think about it. So, we'll do that. And then we're just going to handrail the beach here.
1,000.
Go. Let's drop down about 500 feet. Normally, you'd be... Yeah, the aircraft would be screaming at us at this point. The aircraft would be screaming at us, train, pull up, pull up. Okay. Speed's
500.
washing back quite badly now. Don't do me like this aeroplane. Thank you. Okay, wings level. And we're going to fly out to that runway. There you go, wings level. Turn to final.
400.
I've got 2 whites, 1 red, which I'm going to consider that as 2 reds. Yep, there we go. Pappy's like me.
300.
Bit quick, there we go, 600. Who the hell put a tree there? Shit you not, this game.
200.
Continue landing.
100.
Crunch. Power off.
40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Please stop, aeroplane. Please stop. Please stop. No. I'm just going to quickly go into slew mode and just try and taxi this out the water. Full thrust. This is fine. You see, I didn't even float massively there, but that shows why in the IRLs they don't actually bring these here. And the maximum aircraft size they bring to this airfield is an A3. Well, weirdly they only bring an A319 in here, but they bring a 737-800, which confuses me a little bit. But you know, my life, that I felt like I might die during that manoeuvre. Not gonna lie. So we'll set to ground. That's off. That's off. Oops, that was in start for the entire flight. I'm going to start the APU. Landing lights can go off. Taxi light on. When we get to the gate, we'll laugh about how amazingly low my thing would have been for that. I actually could. That is a bit of a teachable for me because I could feel myself pushing the aircraft to descend a bit better, which I shouldn't have. You know, it's at that point that you go, nope. I've fessed this approach up. I need to go around and try again. Although we landed into a headwind with 139, yeah. It's just a very small airfield, this. It's surprising they still use it really and don't just send everything to Galeo. I'm just going to go for the stand straight ahead because I am a lazy bish. Oh god, I've actually gone into reverse, I'm sorry! Cockpit camera again. There we go, that's idle power. Oh god, hello. Okay, to me, I think he's just, I can barely see those bats. Going a bit quick. Okay, it's a bit of power. Okay, stop the aircraft. Park brake set. There we go, we'll stop engine 1. We're happy that that's on. That goes to normal. No, off. and that goes to normal, that goes to off. My days. Alright, let's see how we did according to this. So apparently I flew in a game you're on crack. You're on so much crack. Oh dear. Oh well. The game's on crack, guys. It's fine. Anyway, let's have a look at my Volanta flight. So yeah, you can see we actually climbed up, then dropped back down. We dropped well low through that altitude, and then down through around here, and it was SDU. How far did I? Oh, according to this, I haven't landed yet. Huh. Oh well. End flight. 9% have arrived here today, so we can't get a landing rate because according to the game, I haven't landed. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching today. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like to let me know that. Oh, I need to do my air traffic to get rid of everything, don't I? So we'll go air traffic. Through Rio Grande. Go around to services. I will take, and I will take the power supply.
Rio Ground, Airbus. Could you please send a ground power unit?
Could you send?
The ground power unit is on the road.
Thank you. Can you send the bag boys?
Could you please send the baggage?
Airbus baggage is on the way.
Airbus baggage and the jetway.
Rio Ground, Airbus. Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Airbus, the jetway is going to be connected.
There you go. So that's going to do us for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As I say, I've got, I don't think I'm going to be rushing back to MSFS immediately. But yeah, it's been a fun video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.